All right, totally spaced, putting the microphone on. That's how the day's starting. All right, so totally set up a reminder for the live stream, and I completely did not know how to start the live stream via that reminder. So, yeah, it looked like there was people waiting. I have no idea how to let them know that they need to come over here, but I'm super stoked that I at least went live and am live. And so while I am waiting for everyone to maybe show up, etc., I will regale you with a little holiday appropriate story because it is 4th of July. So happy 4th, everybody. I actually totally spaced that it was the 4th of July and went on a walk today and ran into some folks who I think probably live on the streets, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, they wished me happy 4th of July. I laughed, said I completely spaced because there have been no fireworks in my neighborhood, which is really weird because my neighborhood blows everything up all year round. My neighborhood blows everything up. And the other day, I had a friend come over to my house. We were just hanging out, and a bunch of fireworks were going off. This was like a couple weeks ago, actually, before the heat wave. So fireworks were going off, and every time he would jump just like crazy. And I am so used to the explosions that I didn't even notice that they were that there was explosions. But his jumping made me jump, and so that was the problem right there. Was his reaction with what I consider normal everyday explosions, which I guess is not really something that is normal, but it is for my neighborhood normally. But like me and these folks that I met on the street today, we're talking neighborhood totally quiet this week, which is awesome. Totally made me forget that it was 4th of July. So, yeah, we're thinking that people actually know that after a worldwide news drought, that literally everybody in the world heard about the Pacific Northwest drought. Maybe people in the Pacific Northwest are finally starting to clue in that fireworks are maybe best saved for New Year's when it's super rainy out, and blowing things up might not set things on fire. I mean, the other things that you don't want to have catch fire. So I'm super stoked that my neighborhood is maybe cluing in. Obviously, the real test will be in a few hours after it gets dark. But either way, my normally explosive neighborhood has actually toned its action down, which makes me very happy. Super curious if anybody has noticed a difference in their fireworks in the neighborhood. But fireworks is a hot topic, no pun intended. So, yeah, so we don't want to get into how you feel about fireworks necessarily, but whether or not you've noticed if your neighborhood is louder than usual, silencer than usual, no, quieter than usual, or if it's just the regular 4th of July action. It looks like Sass, my friend Sass, is joining us on the stream. That's super awesome. Thank you so much, Sass, for showing up. I don't know if you came in through the link that I sent via the reminder for the earlier setup, or if you came in on this particular link. I have a feeling I might need to go tell people to come over here because I think I don't know enough to know what I'm doing is what I think. So let me see if I can go find people who are waiting. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I live on 2 channels? Oh, what's going on here? No, wait, that's this. Oh, good Lord. All right. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's see if I can go there. And then, okay, cool. I'm there. All right. Hey, guys. Don't know how to work YouTube. Okay, excellent. So, hey guys, don't know how to work my YouTube. My stream is on a different feed. Come to my page and find me there. This link that I shared with everybody, I don't know what I'm doing. So, we all have established that I do not know what I'm doing, which is the whole point of, um, which is basically the whole point of my stream is let's talk about everything that we're doing right now that we don't know what we're doing and maybe we kind of suck at it. Like this, I went and set up a live stream reminder, and awesome people like Tom Greek 1980, he was waiting there and I saw him and everything. But I couldn't figure out, Tom, this is why we had to go here. I couldn't figure out how to start the stream via the reminder that I set because I don't know how to use life. I don't know how to use tech. I don't know. So we are all learning together. So today, actually, I'm so glad people are here because I need people because this is all about, it's not about the me, it's about the we. It's a cacao thing. Uh, I pronounced that wrong. Anyway, um, I need to know, like, I'm going to be changing my lighting a little bit to see what you guys think the best shade of lighting tone is. Because, like, one of my lights I think makes my skin look really orange. One of my lights makes me look like gray. The other light, maybe not. But anyway, I just want to know like what you guys think because I just don't really know. So this was the lighting that I was like, I think this is maybe the best shade. But a little bit later on, I'm gonna switch it out. You'll know, and we can talk about what's better. So Tom Greek, 1980. I am not a pro at this either, which is why we're all learning this together. This is definitely all about us doing stuff. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna need all sorts of input for you guys because basically I can't do this without you guys because I'm hoping that we can all just sit here and chat. And if I'm just sitting here chatting by myself, then somebody might lock me up one day. Um, I talk to myself all the time though, so I haven't been locked up yet, so who knows? But oh, I need to get a better webcam. Okay, that's cool. That works. I'm not surprised because I'm just using my cell phone right now to stream. This is like the most bare bones effort. In fact, if you didn't watch the stream or the repeat of the stream that I had yesterday, I can explain to you that this little microphone from this like $12 pair of skull candy earphones is the only microphone that I can figure out how to work to get sound on my live stream because my cell phone microphone will not act as a microphone when it's acting as a webcam for live streaming. So I don't know. I don't know why it's 480 instead of 720 or 1080. Let me see if Tom Greek, these are good questions. Sass, I don't know if 420 is a setting that I can put for the stream speed. Um, so yeah, Skull Candy, Tom Geek, yeah, Skull Candy. I mean, they saved my rear end. I was for 3 days. I was so frustrated trying to get this microphone situation to work. Did not work. I ended up buying some headphones for my cell phone. I wanted them to be wireless. They were not wireless, so they were mistaken purchase, I guess. But just let's just throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. So I wondered if the microphone worked, and lo and behold, it did. So that's why I was able to jump on stream yesterday for a minute, and then today I decided to come on again. A little bit of a different camera angle, different lighting, different stuff and things. So I'm gonna need all your guys' input for all the stuff and things. And yeah, as Chocolate says, float the boat and fix it in the water. That's basically my plan at this point because we are in a tiny rowboat built with driftwood and twine. And eventually the goal is to have, I don't know, a super yacht with a helicopter pad, but that's all going to be in small steps. I mean, baby steps. And part of the problem is not just me not having a lot of space in my 500 square foot house for all sorts of tech and toys. The main root of the problem is I'm so tech illiterate that, like, doing, as you said, I can't remember, was it Tom who suggested StreamYard? Yeah, okay, that works. What a great idea. I'm still haven't set up my OBS because for when I eventually maybe go over to Twitch, because OBS was sort of a mind blowing. I didn't even know what it is that I don't even know about OBS. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So this is going to be like huge learning curve. So we're all going to be pointing and laughing at me as I do the learning curve. And yeah, so I'm just wondering if there's anything out there that you guys are doing where people uh, doing things that people point and laugh at you. Yeah, Tom, StreamYard, first off, before I do all this stuff, I want to, or pay for anything, I want to sort of dip my toe in the water. So I kind of want to do this as low budget as possible. I mean, obviously there are some things like a microphone that you need to spend money on and maybe a camera down the way. But StreamYard does let you go through a bunch of different stuff. However, I eventually do want to move over to Twitch, and Twitch in their the terms of service, they actually don't really like you to multi-stream off of that platform. And so the multi-streaming on the platforms, or the multi-platform streaming, is not only a scary technological idea for me, I'm not sure if that's even something I'm going to bother to pursue. That being said, those are probably famous last words that I just said. So never say never, really. Um, yeah. So, oh, good. Oh, Jen, I'm totally speaking Greek to me as well. Yeah, I don't know all these things, but with viewers like you, I will need help because you'll need to tell me what light source maybe looks better on my skin. In fact, how about this? I'm going to change the lighting hues. I don't know. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right. So that one's just like a little bit different. So I don't know. I guess right now we're at the doctor's office, the optician, your eye doctor. Is this one better? Is this one better? So tell me if you liked this one better than the last one, or if you can even tell the difference. This one is the one that I don't like. This is the one. Uh-oh, that's not good. This one is the one that's like, hi, you look like you're yellow. So this was the original, and this is the one that we're talking about right now. So Shock likes the last one better. Tom says this one looks good. See, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's like they're both close enough that I don't know. Which is why I'm asking you guys, because you're the ones that are looking at me. So, okay, so we've got Jen likes the first one, Shock likes the first one, Tom likes the second one, but Shock says not different enough to worry about. That's the input that I like right there. Don't do anything? Oh, okay, I can do that. Hey, Pocola T, good to see you. Super stoked, or excuse me, Terry Gilmore, super stoked that you guys could get here. I'm way excited that people are showing up, so I actually have people to chat with. I have set up my monitors versus my camera from the stream last time because I was having to look too far. So hopefully the lineup that I have right now is a little bit more natural for camera action and keeping track of the chat. So let's see here. Okay, so Jen tells me that on the phone, I look good, but on her TV, I am kind of glary. Oh yeah, well, the Honu is going to definitely get some glare. That Honu, by the way, if you watched the live stream yesterday, K-Man is the one who I was chatting with yesterday on the live stream. And K-Man is the one who made this lovely Honu. And I wear almost every day. I feel like I'm protected when I wear my little Hamajang Gang Honu. And so let's see here. If you're not sure, if you don't even know what the heck Hamajan Gang is, some of you might not. That is a show by Andy Bumatai that he streams on Twitch every morning at 9 a.m. West Coast time. In Hawaii, where he's at, it's actually 6 a.m. And so do the math, it's noon, I guess, on the East Coast. And so a lot of the people in my chat right now are from that crew. And consequently, you might notice some weird phrases, in jokes, etc., that might be thrown about. First off, autocorrect is actually what we refer to as autocorrect. So if you see somebody making a reference to autocorrect, they're just making fun of what their autocorrect did. And then let's see here. Oh, we'll explain the inside jokes as they come around. But if you don't want to have to worry about having the inside jokes explained to you by me, you should check out Andy Bumatai Daily Pigeon Live on Twitch every morning, literally every morning for the last 429 days, I think. At least one show a day, sometimes more, but at least one show a day. Go check him out on Twitch. Super fun community, nicest people on the internet that you will ever meet. And good Hawaii clips, good music, lots of good music that you've probably never heard of. Yeah, and so Andy, huge supporter of the show. In fact, without Andy, I wouldn't even think about doing this with all of us. And so I'm super happy that we are here together. You're here with me from the beginning, and we are totally going to grow this. That is the goal, even if there's some pointing and laughing along the way. There will be a lot of pointing and laughing along the way. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. And so you're probably, as Terry Gilmore points out, you might hear us refer to the word habut. I say it often, and I forget that not everybody knows what the heck that means. It's short for habutero, which I think is a Japanese word, but basically it means grumpy and annoyed and just altogether displeased with the situation, sometimes with more attitude than others. So, yeah, let's see here. And then, of course, we've got jokes about fruitcake and dollies, but we'll get into those details later. And we're going to come up with our own jokes because we're going to have our own crew. And so it sounds like whatever it was that I did yesterday with my mic was not as good as whatever it is I'm doing today with my mic. I don't know why I sound better today, but good to know, Jen, that I sound better today. I am trying not to lisp or speak in my squeaky voice like I was yesterday because I was super excited and way nervous. So yeah. So let's see here. Tom, what kind of cell phone do I have? I have a Galaxy S21, and so it actually has a pretty good phone, a pretty good video camera from what I've read and from what I've sort of fiddled. The problem, once again, is problem in share, not in computer. It's a picnic code. I don't know how to make all the bells and whistles right. So that will be something that I'm going to be looking into, because apparently the Galaxy S21 has a really good video camera for vlogging. Like, I was watching YouTube reviews about it and everything after I got the phone. I got the phone not for any of the camera reasons at all. But as it turns out, I accidentally got a phone with a good camera. But yeah, it sounds like my settings are all off. So I'll have to go figure out what the settings are, either via YouTube or via my cell phone. Yeah, I truly have no idea how to fix that, Tom. Let's see if I can. Yeah, no, I definitely don't know what to do about that. So yeah, that'll be on the list of things to do. In fact, let's write that down right now. Figure out stream speed, whatever settings. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's an important thing to do, because if you guys are all seeing me at 480 when we could have higher potential, then we should be striving for the higher potential. Oh, and my aspect ratio is off. Messed up? Oh, okay, cool. I mean, not cool, but see, this is why I need you guys. Okay, cool. And then aspect ratio, fix it. Excellent. See, these are good feedbacks to have. This is why I like you as my family, because you are telling me what I need to hear. Even if it's just like, oh yeah, it's all messed up. You need to fix that. That's good. So oh, Terry, I've heard that we've got some good malasadas actually not too far from my house, but I'm guessing that the malasadas that we have up here in Burien are not nearly as good as the ones that you just inhaled, because it was a hot one from the Leonard's truck. Yeah, that red and white striped truck. I'll tell you what, it's something that dreams are made out of, and you just went to heaven today just for a small minute. So okay. Oh, hey Miles, good to see you. Yeah, you're jealous from the malasada. Yeah, totally. But you'll be able to eat all the malasadas in just a couple months, and then we will all be jealous of you. And frankly, you better start doing some live streaming. Figure out I'm telling you how to live your life right now. Learn how to live stream so you can do some live streaming while you're on all the islands, because Maui and then also Molokai, get real. We all want to see that because there's not a lot of video for Molokai. And sure, Lono will eventually, I'm sure, have video that we get to see because he's got video that he has shared with us for Molokai before. But Miles, I want to see your video. I want to see all the videos of everything that you do. That's what I want to see. So let's see. Oh, hey, I've got a question, you guys. This has nothing to do with streaming or the 4th of July or anything like that, but I bought some kimchi a while ago. Total change of total change of topic. So I bought some kimchi and I was afraid to eat it because I've never had kimchi before, and I'll eventually try it. But hey, um, the kimchi that I got, like the lid was starting to bulge, and I thought, okay, maybe that's not good. So I opened it up and like it fizzed and like it sort of had a slow eruption of cabbage into my sink. And I'm just wondering, like, I'm assuming that means the kimchi's bad, or does that mean, I mean, kimchi's fermented. Does that mean it's even better now? I don't know. So people who eat kimchi, if you could let me know if fizzing kimchi when you open it is a good or bad thing. It smelled fine, actually. It smelled really good. I was kind of tempted to eat it, but when jars are bulging, it's sort of like, uh, I don't, uh, uh, when jars are bulging, I don't really know if that's safe to eat. So, yeah, Sass, you're right. This show does need more bells and whistles, but I don't have any of the fancy tech for the bells and whistles yet. That's where OBS is going to come in. And OBS stands for something that I don't know what it stands for, but it's something that like all the streamers use, and it's free software to download. And I'll be able to like play music and play videos and show you what's on my screen. Right now, I can show you what's on my screen by moving my camera to show you what's on my screen, but that's super low tech and we're not going to do that. So, okay, so Terry tells me that organic live kimchi will indeed fizz when you open the jar. See, I had a feeling that I'd heard that before. And okay, cool. 2 people vote for fizzy is fine. I might just today. So my one of my I'm not very adventurous with food. And one of my New Year's resolutions this year was to try kimchi and to try sauerkraut. Well, now I tried sauerkraut already, super good. Why wasn't I eating that before? But the kimchi, I just still, I don't know, I couldn't. But like I said, when I opened the jar, even though it was fizzing and exploding, which tells me, oh, that might not be a good thing to eat. God, it smelled so good. I really kind of wanted to eat it. So, so if I disappear, just blame it on the kimchi, I guess, because I think I might make some kimchi rice tonight. So that's the plan. So Tom, that's funny. Does it taste like soda? I don't know. I've never had kimchi before, and like I said, I wasn't even sure if this kimchi was safe to eat. So no, I don't know if it tastes like kimchi soda. And I do know that kimchi soda actually might be something that Jones Soda wants to look into, because Jones Soda makes all those weird soda flavors like turkey gravy and mashed potato soda. So I think that Jones Soda should maybe make some kimchi soda. But that's just me thinking out loud. Kimchee first in joke, check. I don't know. Wait, did I miss the joke? Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, so yeah, this is a super enthralling show. We're all talking about kimchi and everything like that. But let's see here. Um okay, yeah, all right. So Jen mentions that she drinks pickle juice and sauerkraut juice. Oh yeah, people drink pickle juice all the time. I am not. That's too salty. I love pickles, but drinking pickle juice is one step too far. Although, I wonder, do they make like martinis with pickle juice? I might like that. But anyway, yeah, kimchi soda probably isn't too far off from sauerkraut juice or from pickle juice. So yeah, Jones Soda, if you're watching, write me a check when you do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Wait, what? Chocolate says that um Cindy and you are going zooming around. Wait, so hold on. Chuck, are you going to Maui with Cindy Kraus? Because I didn't know about these plans and I'm small kind jealous. That sounds like a great tour, or not tour. Well, maybe a tour. That sounds like a great trip. Uh, I've never had a pickled egg Tom Greek, but I don't know why I've never had one because honestly, it sounds like it would be delicious. I've had like soy sauce soaked ones, but that's obviously completely different than pickled. But I think I'd like them. I really like pickled cauliflower, but not like the sweet pickle kind, just the dill pickle kind. That's super good. So let's see here. Oh, shock. You're going in November. Oh, wow. November to Maui. That actually could be super fun depending upon when that happens. I think most of my tax deadlines are over by then, so that could actually work. Um, oh, chop up some okay, so wait. Terry says to chop up some kimchi and stir it into cream cheese, and that's good baby steps into kimchi. Well, baby steps into kimchi is exactly what I'm looking for. So that's a beautiful idea. And I happen to have a half block of cream cheese that I really didn't know what to do with. So, okay, all right. Maybe instead of that, or instead of kimchi rice, I'll do the cream cheese, or maybe I'll go crazy and just do both. So, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll see you later, Shock. Have a good one. So, oh, okay, Sass, more cowbell. More cowbell is totally doable. If you've got one of those Rat City cowbells from back in the day, I don't know why roller derby had this affinity for cowbells, but there was a couple of seasons where everybody in the crowd would be doing their cowbells the way sports fans do their noise making things. It was great merch. All the teams had them. And then that fad just like totally went away. Frankly, I'm kind of glad that fad went away because I didn't like the sound of the cowbell. But except for in the iconic SNL skit where you need more cowbell, because when Bruce Dickinson tells you to give more cowbell, you give Bruce Dickinson more cowbell. Um, oh, shock. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that song stuck in your head. Um, yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, Jen, olive juice is for martinis. I've heard of that, but I don't really like olives that much. So I was thinking maybe a pickle martini instead of a dirty martini. I think though, don't they make dirty martinis with onion juice too? Or I mean, instead, or as an alternate, whatever I'm trying to say. Or is it with the onion? Is that a different drink entirely? I want to say it's a Manhattan, except for I think Manhattans are actually brown alcohol. So I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, really don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, picklebacks with Jameson. That's a thing that I don't know if I would like. I'm not a fan of whiskey, but I mean, that's not true. I like oh, what is it called? Oh, the cinnamon one that is just trashy. Um, oh, Fireball. Fireball combines two things that I dislike. I do not like cinnamon red hots, and I do not like whiskey. And Fireball tastes like it's whiskey that had cinnamon red hots soaked in it. And for some reason, it's like the most delicious flipping thing in the world, which is weird because I don't like either of the components that it tastes like. So who knows? Oh, Chuck, pickleback. It's like a give me a shot with a beer back. It's what you drink after the shot of the hard booze. So, I mean, I guess you could be like, give me a shot of vodka with an orange juice back, and sort of have a deconstructed screwdriver. But pickleback, it's just juice, to finish your hard alcohol with that you didn't sip. So, yeah, that's what that is. Oh, you don't like, okay, so Jen, you don't like the whiskey either, but with the pickle juice, it's okay. Okay, okay. Now, hey Tom, isn't ouzo, that's kind of got a licorice flavor, doesn't it? And if it does, see, you can have all of that. That I will share with you freely all the ouzo in the world. You can have it all of it. Licorice, black licorice is just not my friend. I don't like black licorice. So, yeah, it sounds like you might have been out of the bar scene for a minute there, Jacques. Oh, hey, music is life. Lono, good to see you. Um, we are sitting here talking about booze and whether or not ouzo tastes like licorice. I think it does, but I don't know, which is why I'm afraid to try it because I don't like licorice. Yeah, Terry, you're saying onions, olives, pickles merely garnish the martinis. So check this out. I had a bartender the other day tell me that a dry martini is actually just plain vodka, all with the ice served up in the glass. And I thought that was really weird because I could have sworn that a dry martini had a little bit of vermouth. I mean, just enough maybe to like coat the glass or like a drop. But I did not realize that a dry martini is actually just vodka. Like, is that bartender full of it, or is that really people who know? Do we know? Is that what a dry martini really is? Is just vodka, all served shaken in ice and then served in a fancy cup? That's silly. Okay, so Terry, you are confirming that there is no vermouth in a dry martini. Wow. I thought you were I Okay, yeah. Shoxy, you're right. I thought you were supposed to take the cap off the vermouth, wave the cap in the general direction of the drink, and then put it back on. No, I for some reason had it in my head you were supposed to take like the tiniest drop and just like coat the inside of the martini glass. And I don't know why I thought that. I mean, actually, I do know why I thought that because I make stuff up in my head all the time. And I have a feeling that's what I was doing with that situation. So, okay, yeah. Well, see, no, now medium 7 Up, you say you thought it was vodka and olive juice. I thought that was what it was, dirty martini was. Now I'm just talking about like dry, just a dry martini, just the regular plain old vodka, I guess. That's such news to me. Oh, okay. So Terry, you are confirming what medium 7 Up is saying, which is the dry martini sometimes does have a splash of olive juice. Okay. Wow. All right. See, I love it when you learn something new every single day. And now, Sass, you are totally right. Chocolate syrup does make the best martini. You will not believe this. Well, no, Sass probably believes it. But I used to get this drink at the Dilettante Chocolate uh, dessert dessert restaurant and bar up on Capitol Hill. They made the most delicious chocolate martini, and literally, it was just vodka and chocolate syrup, their chocolate house made chocolate syrup, shaken with the ice in the martini glass. And it was so weird because it was so creamy. Honestly, I didn't understand how there wasn't milk in it. I mean, it tasted like chocolate. Well, it didn't taste like chocolate milk because it was a little bit boozy. But oh man, talk about a sugar rush and a booze rush. It was so delicious. It was kind of actually a dangerous drink because it went down a little bit easy, a little too easy. Um, yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, Tom, lots of people love the extra dirty martini. I had a friend actually who ordered a martini. She said to the bartender, "I want a martini that's so dirty, I need a safe word dirty." And I thought that was really funny. So yeah, she got a very dirty martini. So let's see here. Yeah, Shock, the espresso martinis, the dilettante chocolate restaurant bar had those, and I always wanted to try one, but I knew that I liked the chocolate one so much that it was just like, I'm not going to try this coffee one. I don't care. I'm not going to risk it when I know that I've got this golden treasure that I'm going to have with the chocolate. Yeah, so here we go. Terry Gilmore, you're right. First official stream for me. Big first topic is the booze. Yes, booze and kimchi, basically. Yeah, the big ones. Um, so so Tom, it looks like you want your martini with tons of olives and onions. It sounds like you want a martini that's maybe built like those Bloody Marys that you get, like with hamburgers and like a whole meal attached. Some of those Bloody Marys are nuts. I am afraid of trying Bloody Marys for two reasons. One, tomato juice is kind of weird. But what I'm really afraid of is sometimes I hear the Bloody Marys are spicy, and I don't like spicy because I'm a wimp like that. So, yeah. So, do you guys like Bloody Marys? And if so, are they spicy? Can you ask for them extra spicy? I don't really know how that works. Yeah, Tom, right there with you. Not a fan of tomato juice, but ketchup is good. Ketchup is very good. I really like mixing ketchup. I know this is not traditional Asian, but ketchup and soy sauce with like a couple other some sesame oil and whatever. You can really make a good little sauce with ketchup in your Asian food. And I know, like that's not normal. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe in the Philippines it's normal, but yeah, I make a really good teriyaki sauce that's actually sort of has ketchup in it, and I don't know, ketchup is good. Okay, see, yeah, medium 7 Up. Yeah, Bloody Marys are like a spicy boost tomato soup. I don't like tomato soup either, right? So and that's exactly what I'm afraid of. And actually, it's a cold, spicy boost tomato soup. What a nightmare. I don't get it. I mean, so many so many places or so many people love to start their hungover morning with this nightmare of a beverage. But hey, okay, I more for them. I'm not taking up the supply, so I guess it's good that I don't like it. So, oh, katsu sauce has ketchup, eh? I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So, all right, so then ketchup in Asian food, very much okay. All right, good. I'm not breaking rules. I mean, not when it comes to that. So let's see here. Oh yeah, funny. Terry Gilmore, make your own Bloody Mary bars. Yeah, we actually had one of those at a roller derby tournament that I helped put together. It was a 2 day event, 2 day event, 3 day event, 2 day event in Spokane, Washington, at the convention center, and two tracks for money, kind of elimination tournament. And yeah, in the middle of the two tracks, excuse me, not in the middle of the two tracks, but one track here, and in the center between where the tracks were located, we had a bar that had make your own martini, no, make your own Bloody Mary bar. And I'll tell you what, dude, that feature of that tournament is what brought more people back the next year. People loved the make your own Bloody Mary bar. So, like 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning, it was in full swing, even though, we hadn't started skating yet. But now nobody obviously who was on skates was there, but the people who were watching it were just like, yep, we need the Bloody Mary first thing in the morning. So, let's see here. Oh no, I'll bet you. Yeah, I bet you a kimchi Bloody Mary if you like that kind of thing. I could see how that maybe would work. There, what you're saying, Terry. So let's see here. Let me see if I can catch up with the chat. Um, la la la. Roller games. Is that? I feel like. Hey, Sass, are you still here? Was Roller Games that show that Quadzilla was on? I think if Roller Games, Tom, if Roller Games is the show, I think it is, which it might not be. But if it's the show, I think it is. One of the dudes that was on that show actually was a skater up here in the Pacific Northwest. Name's Quadzilla. I think he's down in Texas now. But oh my god, phenomenal flipping skater, dude. I have watching that guy weave through the packs of skaters. Just he's virtually untouchable. He's just an amazing skater. I love to watch Quadzilla skate. That was the amazing thing about so much of the roller derby scene, because I'm not a skater. We'll maybe cover that story some other time. But to be able to see, like, watching men roller derby was almost like ballet and football on wheels, crossed. It was so elegant and so brutal. It was just, oh, it was a beauty to watch, beauty to watch. So, yeah, Sass, yeah, you're on the same page as medium 7 Up and I, which is Bloody Marys are one step away from ketchup soup. Absolutely. That's what I'm afraid of. So I don't know. So, Shock, you say you put kimchi in mung bean pancake. Now, I don't really even know what a mung bean is. Is it like, why would you? I don't, I'm going to have to look that up. Um, but kimchi in some kind of like savory pancake, I think that would be good, because all kimchi basically is sort of just like spicy or what, sauerkraut, really, I guess. I don't know why I'm so afraid of trying kimchi. I just am. All right. See you later, Jen. Enjoy your food. Take a bite for me. Oh, okay. Mung beans are the sprouts you get at the salad bar. You know what? I knew that. I mean, I didn't know that, but that was my suspicion on what that was all about. So that's okay. That makes sense. And yeah, I think that would be good. Make pancakes from them. And I mean, I guess kimchi in them would be good. So so hey, Tom, yeah, I have been to Hawaii. In fact, I was born there. But I've also been back several times. I was born on Oahu, and then I've been to Hawaii Island, been to Kauai, I've been to Maui. I think those are the only islands I've been to. So yeah, I've definitely been to Hawaii. And like I said, I was born there. So Terry, yeah, roller derby is slowly making a comeback, but honestly, I have no idea, because roller derby sucks up so much time in your life that you end up not having a life. And so it's been put on the back burner for so long for so many people because of the pandemic. And it's a full contact sport. You can't do it, or we couldn't do it the last year. And so many people that I know, who I am still connected with, say, on Facebook, their lives have been taken over by a new thing. Like some people are way into hiking out in the mountains now, or this, that, and the other thing. Or there's just so many people are occupying their time in a different way. I am very curious to know what type of how I'm very curious to see where the sport is going to be in the next year or two, because I think there's going to be a lot of fall off from the pandemic. And so I really have no idea if it's going to be a whole new crop of people that come in to refill those vacant spaces, or if it's just going to become a smaller sport. I'm very curious. I really don't know. Um, oh, hey, Kenny Casey, good to see you. Kenny from the Cove, awesome. Glad to see you. Um, let's see here. So, oh, right on, Tom. So you go to Hawaii. It sounds like once a year. That's awesome. What island do you go to usually, or do you go to the different ones? So, uh, and yeah, the sport needs to be in the Olympics. Oh, trust me, the um, USARS is the roller skating United. I don't remember what USAR stands for, but yeah, it's who the Olympic Committee works with for roller sports. And USARS has been trying to get roller derby in the Olympics for a super long time, but it is literally a decades long endeavor to get a sport into the Olympics. I used to know a lot more about it because it used to be such a hot derby topic. I've forgotten a lot, but it takes a long, long time, and so you will not be seeing roller derby as an Olympic sport for many years to come. But they are totally trying to get it there, so that is the goal. So Oh, Tom, you've never been. I thought I read. Oh, you hope to go once 1 year. Oh, okay. Once things get it settled. Gotcha. Right, 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 right. Well, it's a beautiful place, and I honestly can't tell you which island you need to go to because they're all so unique. And yeah, it's just there depends on what you're really looking for. But yeah, you definitely need to go to Hawaii. Hawaii is a magical place for sure. So yeah, so Terry, I don't really follow much sports except for like roller derby and stuff like that. So has there been attrition in the pros? Like they're not is there I don't know, are people just like not our local stadium was filled this last week as soon as they could open up full, the stadium's been sold out, so like are people just not showing up, or is there are there actually like athletes that are just like, oh screw this, like what's the drop in pro and semi-pro sports? I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm very curious. And so, oh, Tom, you'll just be sticking to Honolulu. Yeah, man, seriously, yeah, especially if you've never been to the Hawaiian Islands before. That's that's exactly where you want to. It's a good starter island. And Honolulu, honestly, you probably don't even need a car if you want to just stay in the Honolulu area. Um, but you really might want to rent a car because there is so much more to see outside of the city. And actually, really, to me, the best parts of Oahu are outside of Honolulu because Honolulu ultimately it's a city. It's a big city. I mean, no, it's not as big as say New York, but it's a big city. And so, I mean, it's a city. I mean, it's a city in a beautiful state with great weather. So let's see here. Yeah, yeah, right, exactly, Tom. Yeah, no need to necessarily drive at all, especially with like Uber and Lyft and all that. Totally. Although I don't know. I mean, some of the traffic, how expensive would it be to like drive to the North Shore from Honolulu? I mean, to catch a Uber or a Lyft and then get stuck in traffic. What a nightmare. It's like $150 just to go one way. I don't know if I'd like that. That's what I worry about when it comes to the Uber and the Lyft, etc. Oh, okay. So a lot of the schedules were cut and then viewers and sponsors dropped. Yeah, but Terry, I mean, I can only assume that it's gonna bounce back, maybe. I mean, if Seattle is any indication, dude, the local fans were chomping at the bit to go back to the stadium. I mean, it was sold out, sold out, sold out. And I don't know if the Mariners are doing well, but as a general rule, I don't think they do well. So I don't think that's what's getting people to the stadium. I think they just want to get outside again. So, oh, hey, John, awesome, good to see you. Lighting and sound are good. You think? Okay, okay, awesome. This is the feedback that I need from all of you guys because I don't know really what you're looking at. I mean, I know what I see, but you know, so cool, excellent. Let's see here. Oh, medium 7 up. You just signed a 3-day rental agreement for a Kihei condo that's a 7-minute walk from Nalu's. Oh, you're lucky. Now, Nalu's, that's where Aluakane plays, right? With Kenny Roberts and Kavika Ortiz. And then Beach Bums is where Kenny plays, right? I always get it confused. So that's why I'm asking you. Hopefully you know. Well, hopefully you know because you're the one who just signed the lease. So yeah. So okay, great question, Madstetter. On Lyft, it was $45 to Honolulu. What it was $45 Honolulu to Wahiwa, Wahiwa, and maybe 75 to Haleiwa. Haleiwa, let me look again. Yeah, so 75 to Haleiwa. Shoot, man, that's $150 round trip. I mean, that's not cheap. Now, I'm not suggesting that that's not worth it because that's quite a haul. I mean, that is a drive, and Uber is not cheap, but $150 round trip. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to make a dent in my pocket. So, okay. So, all right. So I didn't make that up. Medium 7 up. Aluakana are at Nalu's on Wednesday, but doesn't Kavika play at Nalu's like on Tuesday as well? Yeah, I don't like, yeah, I don't know. So, oh, shock, you can rent a motorbike for the whole day. Yeah, but not everybody has their endorsements, and I certainly don't know what I'm talking about, but I'd be willing to bet that you can't rent one without an endorsement. I mean, good Lord, I hope they don't let people rent them if they don't have their cycle endorsement. That would be, well, that would be dangerous. Um, so, okay, Kenny, yeah, I should go ahead and pull the trigger on the kimchi. Okay, excellent. It's still sitting in my sink, so yeah, I'll definitely I'll take the plunge later tonight. That'll be awesome. I will try the I'm definitely going to try the cream cheese one first because that's just super easy, and I'll probably make kimchi rice as well. But hey, okay, so now we're back on the kimchi topic. Wow, we are all over the place because I am mad statter and my brain scatters. So with the kimchi, do I rinse it before I eat it or prepare it? Because I've seen YouTube videos where they do rinse it, but I also feel like I've seen it where they don't. So yeah. So if you guys could help me back, yeah, now that we're talking about kimchi again, do I rinse the kimchi before I eat it? I'm not really sure. So holy crumb, medium 7 Up. Lyft says $118.90 from Alamo Hotel to Haleiwa Beach Park. No way, dude. See, wow. All right, this is good information to have because I am dreaming of a Hawaii vacation and I was considering not renting a car for reasons. And now I'm reconsidering that situation. So, yeah, wow. Okay, shock. So now that we're back in kimchi, okay, if I'm worried about how spicy it is, maybe I want to rinse it, but you don't ever do that. You've never heard of rinsing it medium 7 Up. Okay, cool. Excellent. Then I will maybe try it both ways. I won't feel bad if I don't rinse it, I guess is what I'm saying. Or if I don't rinse it, I'll find out, oh, you should have rinsed that. So, okay, okay, don't, okay, Terry, you tell me don't rinse the kimchi. Okay, okay, all right, good, good, good. So, cool, excellent, all right. Oh, no, shock. Yeah, there's plenty Korean restaurants near me. I just don't ever eat the kimchi. It's I like I said, it's my New Year's resolution because I'm a wimp and I needed to try sauerkraut. That's right. I had never tried sauerkraut. I'm like in my late 40s, never tried sauerkraut, and I was wanted to try kimchi. Though, or actually, I think my New Year's resolution. Oh, darn, Jen left. Jen knows what my resolution was. I can't remember exactly. It was either to eat the sauerkraut and the kimchi, or it was to eat more fermented foods, and then sauerkraut and kimchi like fall into that category. I don't remember what my resolution was, but I know that sauerkraut and kimchi were a part of it, and so I did the sauerkraut part. Kimchi though, still a scared. But today I might be full of all sorts of things. It'll be the streaming debut of our streaming type family, and then I will also try kimchi. So there you go. That's my fancy plans for the 4th of July. Because I already had a 4th of July explosion of the kimchi in my sink. So there we go. Yeah, I know, Terry. Exactly. What? No sauerkraut? After I tried sauerkraut, that was exactly what I said to myself. What took you so long? Yeah, it's delicious. I have no I have no excuses. I have no explanation. But I can tell you that you can point and laugh because what in the heck was I thinking not trying sauerkraut? That's just stupid. Because it's pretty tasty. I totally agree. On a hot dog with mustard. Actually, I'd even have on a hot dog with ketchup because I'm one of those weird people who put ketchup on hot dogs. I mean, I don't have to because I know that it will get me killed in some neighborhoods, but I do like a little bit of ketchup with my hot dog. So, all right. Well, gosh, oh my God, it's been 55 minutes that I've been babbling at you guys. And it looks like we've still got people hanging out, which is super awesome. But let's see. Oh, okay. Shock traditional in DC area to put mustard and ketchup on a hot dog. Yeah, that's actually what I like is the mustard and the ketchup combo. But I've been told that the ketchup is a little bit of a sacrilegious situation. But see, here's the thing: in Seattle, we've got this thing called a Seattle dog, and it is cream cheese on the hot dog with ketchup. I mean, I think it's got other stuff too, but it's ketchup and cream cheese is the main thing. And I will tell you this. Oh, I just had an idea. But I will tell you this, cream cheese on a hot dog is flippin' delicious. And in fact, I might need to go find a hot dog so I can make the kimchi cream cheese and maybe put the kimchi cream cheese on the hot dog. No ketchup though. But hey, Terry Gilmore, what are you thinking? Kimchi cream cheese on a hot dog. We might have just come up with a statter dog or something. No, it would be a Pocola tea statter dog because you're the one who came up with the sauce. Yeah, totally. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a hot dog stand and get rich on kimchi cream cheese hot dogs. Yep, that's the plan for the day. Okay, well, we've got 3 minutes till 5 o'clock. So I think what I'm going to do is wrap this up and I will let you guys know. I'm planning on streaming live on YouTube at least twice a week. And I'm going to be setting up that schedule probably by the end of today. I'll be figuring out when I want to be showing up. So I will let everybody know. I'll post that on my page, etc., and advertise when my usual time frame will be happening. So, who are we gonna raid? Yeah, I'm not fancy like Photo Luke, so I can't do my fake YouTube raid like he does to people on Twitch. So it'll have to be a manual do-it-yourself raid. And I don't have Twitch up, so I can't tell you who to go visit. Um, yeah, so I will be coming up with a schedule, and it will be 2 or 3 times a week. And so if you want to hang out, I'd be super stoked. And together we can figure out what the heck this is going to be all about because I got no idea what I'm doing here. And so maybe we can figure it out together. So that's how that works. Um, Alrighty then. Yeah. So thanks so much, Tom, for hanging out and waiting on the original set reminder stream. Thank you everybody who went there and then had to be rolled over to here. I'm going to learn how to do that. I'll probably have to watch a YouTube show on how to do a YouTube show. So yeah, I'll get that fixed, but thank you so much for waiting for me, for then coming to where you needed to be and then hanging out for so long. And then all of you guys, thank you so much. For coming today. And I totally hope that we can hang out more together and figure out what in the flying fork this is going to be all about. So, oh, great. Yeah, I can't wait for the song or the sound effects to open and close the show. No pressure. Well, hey, Terry, luckily, that is something that I will be working on. And luckily, Andy has agreed to help create some videos for me because he knows how to do that. I mean, right now he's so busy doing his own videos, but he said that he would maybe help me do some stuff, and I'm hoping like for the intro. And then Lono Music, who might still be watching, he has allowed me to use his music in the background eventually once I figure out how to do that. And so I'm super appreciative of Lono Music and Andy Bumatai both for the support that they're giving me with this. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without either of them. So this show is quite literally built upon the foundation of Daily Pigeon Live and Lona Music. So thank you all. Oh, looks like Lona Music is still here. Yeah. Well, hey, music is life. I'm telling you, super stoked for all the inspiration and the generosity that you've given. I'm just having your music catalog is phenomenal, and I can't believe that you are so generous with all that you give to the streamers like Daily Pigeon Live with Andy Bumatai, Photoluke Hawaii, who I have not mentioned yet, but Photoluke is also part of the whole streaming gang that I have brought into my life. And so Photoluke Hawaii, you definitely need to check out. Photoluke Hawaii has streams on Twitch and YouTube. Daily Pigeon Live streams live on Twitch, but the repeats of the show are posted on YouTube. So look up Andy Bumatai or Daily Pigeon Live on YouTube. And then Music is Life has his own YouTube channel where you can see performances of tons of his music, covers of other Hawaiian music, et cetera, et cetera. And watch that channel for other developments soon. I hear through the grapevine there might be more on that channel happening. So let's see here. Yeah, so let's see, shocks. I'm picturing green bar paper rolling past. I don't know what green bar paper is, but there we go. Um, all right. Well, yeah, I guess this is it. So once again, thank you all so much for showing up today. And I wish you a happy and safe 4th. I hope all of you have 10 fingers now and 10 fingers tomorrow. That's going to be the key. And yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, medium 7 Up and Music is Life. I definitely want you guys to hook up when medium 7 Up is on Molokai. And if you guys could jam together, having a video proof pics or it did not happen, right? I think that's the rule. So yeah, keep us posted if that does develop, because I'd be super stoked to see you guys jam together. All right. Well, I will see you next time, and I will be able to tell you when next time is before the end of the day. Let's just say that. So, all right. Thanks so much. Have yourself a great holiday.